Coordinates of 3 points are A, which is -2, 6, B, which is 6, 10, and C, which is P, 0. We want to find the coordinates of M, which is the midpoint of AB. So M is going to be the average of the X coordinates and the average of the Y coordinates. So that's going to be 2 and 8. Given that CM is perpendicular to AB, find the value of the constant P. Okay, so let's think about CM. In actual fact, let's just think about the gradient of CM. So we've got the difference in the y coordinates, so 8 take away 0, over the difference in the x coordinates, which is 2 take away p. So that's 8 over 2 take away p. Now let's think about the gradient of AB. Difference in the y coordinates, 10 take away 6, and difference in the x coordinates, 6 take away -2, so that's 6 plus 2. So that gives me 4 over 8, which is a half. Now the fact that they're perpendicular tells me that MCM times MAB must be equal to -1. So I've got 8 over 2 take away p multiplied by a half is equal to -1. So a little bit of cancelling here. So I've got 4 over 2 take away p equals -1, which gives me 4 is equal to -2 take away p. 4 equals -2 plus p. P is equal to 6. So finally we want to find the angle MCB. Okay, so C we now know is at 6, 0. M is at 2, 8, B is at 6, 10. So let's just draw a quick sketch. So let's say this is C at 6, 0. B is at 6, 10. And M we know is at 2, 8. So sort of there. So this is the angle that we want to find, MCB. And just remember M was 2, 8. Now I guess there's various ways that we could go about this. I'm just going to go with the first thing I've seen, which is quite a lot of work for the 3 marks, but I'm going to use the cosine rule. So MB, that's the distance from M to B. So I know that to go there I'm going to go across by 4 and up by 2. So that's going to be the square root of 16 plus 4, which is root 20. So in other words, this length here is the square root of 20. If we do BC, well, the distance there is obviously just 10, because that goes straight up. And MC, so it goes 4 across and 8 down, so that's the square root of 4 squared plus 8 squared. So 64 add 16 is 80, so that's root 80. So this one here is root 80, and then we call this alpha. So cos alpha is going to be root 80 squared plus 10 squared, take away root 20 squared, all over 2 times root 80 times 10. So let's calculate that. So we know that, let's just first of all make sure that we're in degrees. And then we're going to want the inverse cosine of, so that'll be 160 on the top altogether, and on the bottom we have got 2 times the square root of 80 multiplied by 10, and that is going to give me 26.6 degrees.